Akume, Tinubu is using appointments to make amends for Muslim presidency. Wike. A few hours ago, former Rivers State Governor of the People's Democratic Party, Nyesom Wike, came out to give kudos to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu over the recent appointments he made as part of the ongoing process to form his kitchen cabinet. While speaking to a cross-section of journalists during an exclusive media chat in Port Harcourt on Tuesday, Wike, whose 8-year tenure as Rivers State Governor ended a week ago, pointed out that the appointment of former Benue Governor George Akume as the Secretary to the Government of the Federation was an indication that Tinubu is making amends for the Muslim presidential tickets, which raised a lot of dust in various parts of the country. He said, Tinubu has appointed Akume as SGF. Very beautiful appointment. This is a man who is a former civil servant, a former director of the government house, a former permanent secretary, then became governor and later served as minister. When you are talking about the engine room of a government, who else is more qualified for the position? And also look what Tinubu is doing through his appointments, balancing. Remember that the Muslim ticket was a serious problem in this country. Whether anybody wants to accept the truth or not, it was a serious problem. Nigeria is such a complex country that one has to be very careful. Don't mind those who are so selfish that they can't say the truth, and for him to make amends for it, you then see how he is making his appointments from certain parts of the country. He is bringing people from these areas into his government in order to assuage them and prove that what they are thinking about the Muslim ticket is not what it actually is. So you see how he has now picked a Christian from the north central part of the country as SGF. I hope you can see the balance. If anybody tells you not to bother, that you can appoint anybody into these positions, it's a lie. Well, now let's see what other people have to say about this. I am also sitting in one corner waiting for the Igbos to come out and attack Wike on this. Wike is just seeking attention. The question he should ask himself is, if it is a Christian ticket, will the Muslims accept it? As much as I like Wike's comment on the appointment of the SGF, I still believe that the Muslims will rather die or see Nigeria separate than allow a Christian presidency. It only shows how really peaceful Christianity can be. It's not a new thing at all. Under Buhari, a Christian was a secretary to the federal government. It's not something to make noise, but remember, President, Chief of Staff, Chief Justice, Inspector General of Police, and some other military parastatal still remains Muslim. Wike pulled down the Muslim worship center at Slaughter in Trans Amadi, pulled down the Muslim center at Trail Park in Eleme, Muslim center at Town by Creek Road, pulled down the one in Sandville at Borokiri. What a man is claiming he support Muslim tickets, if not for his personal interest, to relevant after he has destroyed his own party. You see, the Northerners are looking for a place to be comfortable in Nigeria. They are being molested and driven away in the southeast and parts of South Port Harcourt. Is the Igbos and SS minorities facing the same in the north? Muslims do not have a bad bell. Look at the Southerners' business flourishing in the north, but in your place, even touts collect taxes from Hausas. At your level, A former governor, former minister, a former SSG, etc., now turned into a common spokesperson. Wike, who did this to you? Wike is making tremendous effort to remain relevant. I wonder why Nigerians waste many hours on him. Wike cannot be trusted because he is an Epicurean who believes in self-gratification. He has no interest of the Nigerian people at heart, irrespective of building 12 flyovers in Port Harcourt. Everything he does is for his personal gain before others. I want to let him know that his good popularity has waned and that the world has come to know him better as one of the greatest enemies of democracy. Kai, this man is APC, both fronts and back. PDP expelled this man one time. He is just a spoiler who has no political values anymore. We don't need explanation from you. Rivers people, through you, supported Tinubu to win, and you have taken the credit. Please sit at your empire in Rompiricum and enjoy your 40 years old whiskey with your friends from APC. BK has been affected with cancer. We are watching with keen interest. Nigeria politician has no shame and conscience. A man who claimed that Rivers State is a Christian state choose to align with Muslim tickets. Lucifer incarnate. Very soon, he will lose all his friends in APC, beginners for appointments than the full members of APC. Is this what Wike has turned himself into now? The spokesman of the government of Tinubu. Now I believe that there are people who are shameless in this world. Wike, we will remind you later. I know you want some favor from the president. You talk too much. Igbos never contested Muslim. After all, it's APC's idea and Shetima was forced on by Tinubu and APC governors from the north. Igbos say we are also Nigerians. Don't force us out. Well, these people have all given their own views on this. Make sure to leave your views in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with your family and friends.